This is Golem, a living fortress weighing over 600 pounds, with a shell harder than diamond and a punch that can trigger a magnitude 8 earthquake. He is the scariest biological weapon I have ever seen. And this is how he started. A rock. Yes, you heard that right. Before we start this crazy journey, if you love Pokemon, make sure to like and subscribe right now, because this is just the beginning of a full Pokemon series. Now, let's get back to this rock. 2 months ago, I found this strange stone while hiking. It was perfectly round, rough, and unusually heavy. I thought, great, I just saved $10 on a paperweight. I took it home, put it on my desk, and went to sleep. I thought I had just found a cool feng shui decoration, but I was wrong. I didn't know that what I brought home wasn't an object, but the most expensive nightmare of my life. Today, I'm going to simulate raising a rock-type Pokemon in real life. Welcome to the story of Geodude. The next morning, weird things started happening. First, I clearly remember placing the rock on the left side of the desk, but when I came back from the bathroom, it had rolled to the right. Second, my plate of chocolate cookies was gone, leaving only crumbs. I started to get suspicious. I decided to set up a hidden camera, and what I watched back gave me chills. The rock. It has eyes. As soon as I left, 2 black eyes snapped open on the rock's surface. 2 tiny rocky arms, looking like they were made of gravel, popped out from the sides. It stretched, yawned, revealing a mouthful of stone chips, and started rummaging through my stuff. I rushed into the room and caught him red-handed. He tried to tuck his arms in to fake being a paperweight, but it was too late. I picked him up. He was incredibly heavy, easily 40 pounds for something the size of a grapefruit. He looked at me with those big, innocent eyes. He let out a sound, "Dude," sounding like 2 pebbles clacking together. Okay, looks like I accidentally became the father of a baby Geodude. The first rule of owning a pet is feeding. With other monsters, you just throw them a steak. But Geodude is different. I tried expensive beef. He sniffed it and knocked the plate over. I tried veggies. He looked at me like I was crazy. Then I remembered he's a rock type. I ran to the garden, grabbed some river stones, washed them, and put them in a bowl. He ate them like candy. The chewing sound was like a concrete crusher. But raising a Geodude is more expensive than I thought. He doesn't just eat normal rocks. He likes gems. One time I caught him trying to chew on my metal watch. He thinks metal and glass are dessert. I discovered his favorite snack is grilled charcoal and ice cubes. Every day he consumes 5 trays of ice from my fridge. As for hygiene, you can absolutely never bathe a Geodude in water. He's a rock. He will sink like a stone and get moldy. Instead, I use an old toothbrush to polish his dust off. Look, he loves it. When I brush his back, he vibrates like a handheld massager. Geodude's coolest feature is the ability to float, also known as levitate, but mine is a bit overweight. He tries to learn to fly every day. He strains himself, face turning red, slowly lifting his body off the ground. About 2 inches, and thud. Great. My mom's oak floor just cracked. His weight is too much for his lift. So I had to build him a special bed. I can't use pillows or cushions, he flattens everything. I bought a large ceramic pot and filled it with desert sand. This is the comfiest bed for a rock type. He curls up in the sand, looking exactly like a garden rock. Except this rock snores and sometimes rolls out and crushes my toes. To help him lose weight and fly better, I built a mini gym in the backyard. He works very hard. He pumps iron and boxes with larger boulders. His biceps started to pop out, and that is when the trouble really started. One afternoon, while digging in the garden, he found a strange glowing stone. Before I could stop him, he swallowed it. Suddenly, his body cracked open. Blinding white light shot out. When the smoke cleared, my cute baby Geodude was gone, replaced by Graveler. He was the size of a truck tire, had 4 arms, and looked The problem was, Geodude likes to fly, but Graveler likes to roll. I took him to the park for a walk. As soon as he saw a hill, his instinct kicked in. He tucked all four limbs in and used rollout. Oh no, stop. Graveler, stop right now. He rolled like a half-ton stone bowling ball. He rolled right out of the park and headed toward the city center. I rushed after him, but when I got there, I realized he didn't run away to be naughty. He sensed a danger that humans couldn't see. The ground started shaking violently. The asphalt cracked open. From deep underground, a giant monster burst out. It was Onix, a 30-foot rock snake. It was furious and started thrashing its tail, destroying traffic lights. People were screaming and running. My Graveler, despite being 10 times smaller than his opponent, bravely charged in. He used rock, hurling boulders at Onix to distract it and protect the people. But Onix was too strong. The giant rock snake whipped its tail, smashing Graveler into a building wall. Graveler fell, his shell cracking. Onix lunged to deliver the final blow. Right then, I screamed out to encourage Graveler. His eyes glowed. He wouldn't accept defeat. His will to protect the city triggered the final evolution. A burst of energy pushed the Onix back. From the light, a new form emerged. Not Graveler anymore. This was Golem, a bipedal tank with an impenetrable shell. Onix roared and lunged to wrap around Golem, but it was useless. Golem stood firm like a mountain. He grabbed the giant snake's tail. With terrifying muscle power, Golem started to spin. He used seismic toss. 1 spin, 2 spins, 3 spins, and whoosh! Golem threw the Onix right back into the deep hole it came from. The city was saved. Golem stood there, panting, dusting off his shoulder like he just finished a workout. The crowd cheered. From a lifeless paperweight, he had become the hero of the city. However, Golem is now too big to live in my apartment. I decided to take him to a rocky mountain area just outside the city, where he can be the leader of a wild Geodude pack and continue protecting the region from afar. Goodbye, you stubborn buddy. The journey of raising a rock ends here. From a lifeless paperweight to a living tank. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like. And the most important question, which Pokemon do you want me to raise next? Comment the name of the Pokemon you want to see down below. See you next time.